Liverpool fan in Japan.
Hello YouTube, Liverpool fan in Japan. The Miyazaki man Sai here. We have just trounced Tottenham 6-3. Ange ball has been dismantled by the slot machine. In the Battle of the Bolds, we struck gold. Erik ten Hag leaves and Guardiola plummets. What can I say? Arne Slot is the shiny one, up the shiny one. Thank you everyone for joining me in the live chat along on the Discord. My goodness, there were so many golden nuggets. I'm going to sum up some later on. But let's get on with the review. Dominic Szoboszlai back in form, building up that love harem with Mo Salah. It's like the Szoboszlai and Kunku at RB Leipzig. Once they've established that chemistry and relationship, the league better watch out. He's almost like a shadow strike these days, leading the press from the front instead of a number 10. Don't think of him as a silky through ball playing maestro, because that is Alexis McAllister, even Trent Alexander-Arnold. He is more the second striker, right? Behind a main man, Mo Salah, coming from the right, interchanging as well. Luis Diaz showed his worth up front. He is a menace. He can ball carry. He is always a constant threat. Very, very hard to dispossess. That midfield has signs of being the greatest midfield in the world. Dominic Szoboszlai, Alexis Sexy McAllister, Majestic, Special Gravy, Gravenberch in the base as well. In world football, this is like the gold standard. They can do a bit of everything, coming from deep, playing up high, playing between the lines, joining the midfield and the attack, and shielding the defense as well. We are spoiled for choice, especially with Wataru, Man Mountain, Endo, always an option. Curtis Jones, a ball retainer as well. Harvey Elliott coming back into the fray, showing technical ability aplenty. On the left-hand side with Cody Mattis Gakpo. He's got that header, that rocket shot as well. Darwin Nunez winning the ball from the front, pressing like a machine, shooting amazingly in training. I hope he can convert it onto the match day field as well. Diogo Jota the slaughter. Keys are not even making a matchday squad because he's still got to show his match fitness, but he's a weapon that we can rely on eventually as well. That back line, Joey Gomez, Joey G, Joseph Gomez Maldini. Wow. When he gets a run of games, he covers the line like nobody else. I know we're missing Ibu Konate, and our defense was impeccable, hardly leaking a single goal when Konate was back to Van Dijk. But Joey G and Van Dijk is the title-winning Premier League centre-back partnership. Don't forget that. This coverage for Trent Alexander-Arnold was amazing. And the fact that Ange Postecoglou kept pushing Son onto Gomez, allowing Trent free roam in the right half space, right wing back position, absolutely bonkers, papa. Give Trent that time and space. He whips the ball in. It's a goal all day. Come on, May. Like a guided missile onto Lucho Diaz's head, jumped like a spring salmon and headed it aplomb. Lucho Diaz 1-0. Lucho Diaz got a double, arrowed a shot into the side net to round up Tottenham as well. Here's a picture for me in my jammy jams in the blanky, watching the chat along nighttime. I only just realized that Unext, the app that shows all matches live, is on my smart TV, my Sony TV. So I watched it. I watched it up until the 80th minute as well. In fact, I said I wanted one more goal before I clocked out. And yeah, Tottenham scored. I think it was Solanke or someone. And then Lucho Diaz scored, so I was happy. And because 5 hours away from sending the Mushroom Boy Ato into school. He had a fantastic day. In fact, he is starring in a Christmas play tomorrow as an old geezer. Urashima Taro. It is a slightly dark take on Pandora's Box. Can't believe it. In the UK, it's three wise men, right, at Christmas time, Bethlehem and all that, away in the manger. However, in Japan, he has this school play where he rescues a turtle who's in fact a princess in the underwater kingdom. They go down, he parties with the royals, with the princess. He's treated lavishly. They have a crush on him, but he misses his hometown, so they take him back. Now, it only seemed like 2 or 3 days down in the Ocean Dragon Kingdom, in Dragon Palace, but upstairs, 300 years, or was it 30 years? I think it's 30 years. 30 years have passed, and everything he knows and loves has disappeared. The princess gave him a box to take away and told him never to open it. But in his grief, because of all the time that's passed in the real world, he opens it, and it's all his old age coming to the fore and changes it into old man. What a story for 5-year-old. Legendary. School play tomorrow. I'm going to watch it live. Anyway, yes, I digress just a little bit. Back to the match. Now, Tottenham wanted to go mano a mano, full court press all over the place. But that just plays into Arne Slot's meticulous lateral passing style, because there's always a man over, usually Trent or Robbo in the wing-back positions. Now, when Arne Slot explains it in the post-match press conference, he says the numbers, right? When they're 9 and 10 press, right, you always get a wing-back in the half space. Now, if they commit an extra man, you can overload it by adding a man from his defense into the midfield, and you always quids in. And that's what we did time and time again. In fact, Joey G even inverted into the 6th position to give us the extra enforcer on the base. But fair play to Tottenham, they plugged and plugged away. And even when there's a 3-goal deficit to Liverpool's benefit, they still scored. Well, in Solanke, he only scored 1 goal for Liverpool, but he's scoring some goals. Now, him and Ollie Watkins are the well-rounded prototype with a decent shot, hard working, great movement. But I think to play for Liverpool, you need the X factor, something above and beyond that. Something like a Jamie Vardy would offer you. Jamie Vardy having the party, breaking the deadlock, tight angle, headed, left foot, right foot, pacing behind. When you look at the attributes to add to the Liverpool front line, to break ahead of Mo Salah, Luis Diaz, Gakpo, Jota, Nunez, and even Chiesa in the back line behind that, it's incredibly difficult. So any striker that wants to come in will have to offer something special. Could it be a Gyökeres? Could it be a Marmoush? Even they, I think, would find it incredibly hard for the fact that Jota, for his attributes, is such a Liverpool well-rounded, game-intelligent striker that operates in between the 6 and the centre-backs to let Lucho and Salah come in from diagonals. And Salah, aging like a fine wine, Messi, playmaking aplomb, those assists, those goals, you captain Mo Salah every single week in fantasy football because he will deliver. Magnus Carlsen, greatest chess player of all time, said, mistake made, he should have just kept it simple and captained Mo Salah, Mo Salah, Mo Salah. Yes, when a genius like Magnus Carlsen says it, you follow. But anyway, I want to say a word for Andy Robertson, Scottish Braveheart, right? He showed his form, he showed his pace and tenacity. They let him have the ball, but he had some arrowed balls out to Mo Salah, down the wing, showed composure, and in this particular game, after a rest, showed what he's all about. He's back to form as well. And Trent Alexander-Arnold with those delicious, magical, bending balls of glory. Golden balls all day long. Fantastic. Now, I saw the Sky Sports interview with Jamie Redknapp and Jamie Carragher. What is Redknapp on about? Well, you should thank him for all he's done. He's saved Liverpool millions. That's not how it works. It doesn't matter that he's saved Liverpool millions. Liverpool gave him the opportunity. He's born and bred. Scow's heartbeat. No matter where he is, when he delivers a ball, it's a goal all day kind of thing. Trent Alexander-Arnold was made in Liverpool. Liverpool made Trent into the player he is, given the opportunity under Jurgen Klopp, evolved to another level under Arne Slot with defensive acumen and attributed to that role as well. He would just be another player at Real Madrid, kind of like Coutinho at Barcelona. Jurgen Klopp's warning to him. If he stays, he will get a statue built after him because he'd probably be in the top 5 players at least. An actual living Liverpool legend. And that McManaman, Michael Owen, Steven Gerrard, Robbie Fowler, recognition. Well said, Cara. He would be up there with the Robbie Fowler, with the Steven Gerrard. Whereas if he leaves, he is another McManaman, costing the club on the Bosman transfer, he'd cost 70, 80 million easily, at least for his right foot. And with his left foot, delicious as well. Yeah, I don't think Trent really has it in him to understand that he'll tarnish his legacy and he just would not be viewed the same, even with his contributions having won it all. You wouldn't begrudge him a move, but it would leave a sour taste for the fact that we brought him to that stand. He helped himself get to that elite level. The system covered him with Konate shifting to right back with the right-sided 8, Szoboszlai and Henderson covering him as well to allow him those glorious assists. The system was built for him. He was built for Liverpool, and Liverpool were built to win and succeed. And with the shiny one Arne Slot at the helm, we're guaranteed to have a golden era because everyone else is falling by the wayside while Liverpool go from strength to strength. And it's because not just a tactician, but his bravery and clarity in thought and how to get the best out of his players, change the tactics on the fly, absorb the pressure from the opposition, counter-punch, counter-attack, and with the game-winning scenarios in mind, get Mo Salah, Lucho Diaz, Gakpo, Jota, and one day Nunez as well into those gaming positions to convert the opportunities with more simplistic finishes than a Jurgen Klopp having to come from out wide, beat this first man, beat the second man, and score the wonder goals as well. Firmino absolutely was a godsend and made some of the most beautiful football moments with that front three, Mane, Firmino, and Salah. But Firmino was the one that glued it all together. But now Salah is the one that glues it all together when he roams inside and playmakes, because his playmaking ability, wow, he's just next level. He is the playmaker. He is the pass extraordinaire, the pass master, the short ball pass maestro. That is an attribute you can give to Mo Salah these days because he fully deserves it. He is of that standard, and I'm so glad that everyone is supremely confident that Van Dijk and Salah will renew, which gives that stability and that foundation, that base to go from strength to strength, because they are the platform from which we succeed and allows The new blood, the new breed, Luis Diaz, Gakpo, Szoboszlai, McAllister, Curtis Jones, Harvey Elliott, to grow with them and succeed and share in their reflected glory. But speaking of glory, World Cup winner Alexis McAllister, he's underrated in the fact that he got robbed at the 6th position, right, for Tottenham's goal. Now, everyone will pounce at the 6th position, and you can't always take it cleanly, and you will get intercepted time after time in matches, but they can't always punish. But in this case, Tottenham punished him. But what did he do? He never let his head drop. He has that mentality. He has that ginger nut mentality. You know, the crumbly biscuit, solid. It's not like a digestive, rich tea. When you dunk it in, it melts. It's like that ginger nut where you put it in and it's still got that crunch, that bite, that aggressiveness. Because he won the ball time after time, 50-50 on whether it could have been a foul. But it wasn't blown up. Retrieved the ball and set us off again. He set us off again and again. It always seems to be that left-sided 8 roll that does the dirty work. The Gini Wijnaldum, the Curtis Jones, the Alexis McAllister, even the Thiago Alcantara, even though he's a silky maestro, they put their foot in where it hurts, do the dirty work, take the ball under pressure, and let us play from there. Because when you have Mo Salah on the other side, you grind on the left-hand side, play your 1v1s with your left winger, whether it's a Sadio Mane or Luis Diaz. But on the right-hand side, you build your combinations with Trent Alexander-Arnold, Dominic Szoboszlai, Jordan Henderson, James Milner, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, for example. So, very much reminiscent of a Jurgen Klopp side, except for the fact that we have the patience in the extra pass and are not afraid to allow our midfielders to hold the ball for that extra second or 5 to bring on the press, to break through the press. Now, when Special Gravy Gravenberch gets the ball, he sees if there's an opportunity to beat the first man because his lunging strides and his technical ability and ability to go both ways, beat them on the left and on the right, is extraordinary. And that's why he stays on for the duration of the pitch, because he's got that snappy whiplash tackle, like a Bulbasaur, like an Ivysaur, even a Venusaur, Solar Beam. No, Solar Beam is Arnold Slot, the shiny one. As I mentioned in the thumbnail, he's like a solar panel. He's never going to run out of energy because his head is absorbing that sunlight, all the information, accumulating it all. He's synthesizing with football and bringing us the most beautiful Liverpool football we've seen for a long time, because we're top of the Champions League and top of the Premier League on merit, and no one can discredit our tactics and our ability. Such a great time to be a Liverpool fan. Fans unite. I don't want to hear anyone going after any of our players, whether it's Darwin Nunez or Tommy Schrobbers from the month ago, when people say, oh, he's a runner, he can't string up 2 passes. When Szoboszlai's had a rest, look what he can do, and immaculate hair, now he's engaged. Quality player, and everyone knows it. Even Pep Guardiola was like, gotta be careful that for Lazzi and Graviner. Oh, Pep knew what he's talking about, I think. Hat protecting from those claw marks. Yes, what a time to be a Red, and what a time to be a Liverpool fan in Japan, because LB has just upgraded to the Emperor Endo tier. Domorigato gozaimasu. Thank you so much for your support. You are number 2 Emperor Endo tier. It means the world to me. When I can get together a nice gift collection in the new year, I will send it to you, my friend. Thank you so much. And that also means every single month, just hit me up on Discord when you want to chat 15-20 minutes. Let's do it. Anything you like. Liverpool, life, universe, Japan with the Miyazaki. Man, let's do it, LB. Hit me up anytime. Call me. No, I'll be delighted to chat with you anytime. And we can even upload it if you want to have a discussion about any Liverpool thing anywhere. Okay? Captain has as well. The number 1, the first Emperor Endo tier. Different class, different caliber. Thank you so much. NIGL2807, thank you for joining. The Wonder Kid, Simon Carney as well. Welcome to Liverpool Fan in Japan membership. We are growing. We are getting there, almost at a magic number 100. I think we're on 96 at the moment. Get to 97, 98, 99, and voila, 100. And I'll commission that special one and done good for all the members for supporting the channel. You guys mean the world to me, because YouTube don't pay shiz. It's like £3 per 1,000 views. Get me some 6 chicken nugget happy. Oh, by the way, Happy Meals in McDonald's. I can't complain. The toys are immaculate. You get like Mario Kart toys and yeah. Anyway, I want to upgrade. Cheeky Nando's all day long. It's gonna be like £8 or something. So I'm definitely gonna need to rely on the Liverpool Fan in Japan membership in the year. But I tell you what, gold content aplenty, tactical treasure without measure. I'm gonna do all the tactics in the Liverpool Fan members section. So thank you for supporting me. And once again, the Discord, absolutely rocking. Let me go through some of the comments right now. But just before I do, Triple Me Mia summoned her Asian foo. She mastered chopsticks and she's only 2 years old. As well as the live watch along, right, with Miyazaki Man side, you got to join the Discord. It's free, right? It's like MSN Messenger. We're all there. Look, Jono, come on, Mac attack number 2, Maka 2-0, Vamonos. That should be Vamos, right? I know, maybe Vamonos is the way to go. I want 7 goals. I stayed up last night. No, really, I did. Look, here's a picky. I only just discovered, by the way, on the sofa, it plays the Unext app, so I did watch on the sofa. Nice movement and finish. Tim, early birthday present Maka, slot so shiny. Yeah, Gomez up for set pieces. He needs to score one. Excellent pass by Jomez Maldini. Don't get the scrappy goals. It's a good sign when Maka props up. Domi Schrobb is winning it in the air. Dog chewing up sellotape. Sticky situation, Jono, you're the man. Oh, this is where I got the idea, right? Klopp ran out of energy, so Slot being his own solar panel. You're right, Jamie. Managed by genius. Less emotion and stress. Catching sun offside all day long. Yeah, good. Absolutely great banter. Come join. It's free. We chat Liverpool 24/7. Great fun. All good. QR code, Discord link, also in the description. So look, is the Premier League done and dusted? In my opinion, Liverpool will win the Premier League, but I said that at the start of the season because Manchester City's squad did not convince me at all, right? When you trade off Riyad Mahrez, who won the league with Leicester, pops up with crucial goals. When you replace him with Jack Grealish, for example, and when you replace your flying centre forward who backs up Haaland's goals in Alvarez, when you replace him, right, with Savinho, and then in the midfield, a fully primed Gundogan for Mateus Nunez, however you want to say it, that is a massive downgrade in quality, in character, in everything. And they were so reliant to funnel things through Haaland because no one regularly scores goals in that team. Phil Foden, player of the season last season, this season, the most disappointing player for sure. And he only scored that goal because Luca Dina handed it to him on the plate. Arsenal, I said at the start of the season, did not have the firepower. They do not have the firepower. I'm sorry, but when you've got Trossard, Havertz, Gabriel Jesus, even Martinelli and Saka, who are wingers and really shouldn't be contributing or being your main goal-scoring threats, that is not a title-winning firepower attacking team. They are an elegant, luxurious Stoke, the bath water, soapy, luxurious 5-star hotel version of Stoke with the dressing gown up front. Someone head it into the goal, right? They're held tight by that back line and their plethora of defensive midfielders. Chelsea look fantastic. Enzo Maresca, great coach, great attacking flair, super rich and wealthy squad. So they should be doing well. However, for all their talent, and Cole Palmer is an amazing player, and Jackson in a spot of form does the job as well. Their backline, when you have to rely on Disasi and Levi Colwill and Badiashile and 6 notes in Reece James, Chilwell, Cucurella, and the goalkeeper, Sanchez at the back, that's not a title-winning backline. You can't keep things out. They concede so many sloppy goals, but they have the firepower to come back as well. But you can't keep opposition out again and again. You can't be winning by multiple goals all the time, right? And in the biggest of games, Cole Palmer still has to perform and beat the Arsenal, beat the Man City, beat the Liverpools. And as of yet, Curtis Jones shut him out. Well in Jonesy. Cujo. So, yes, I think Liverpool are in a good run of form, and long may it continue because we've got the best tactician, the best squad, and we proved it on merit because we're top of the Champions League as well as the league, which shows not just domestically but internationally Liverpool are cream of the crop. This channel is the cream of the crop channel of substance and abundance.
The cream of the crop!
There you go, Macho Man. And I also believe that in Mo Salah, we have the world's best player on form at the moment. Now, this guy is a goal machine, an assist machine. He has overtaken so many legends on his way to reaching those metrics. He's going to climb and overtaking Thierry Henry. Will we catch up to Steven Gerrard, in the rankings of the Liverpool hierarchy in terms of all-time legends? Kenny Dalglish, Steven Gerrard, Mo Salah, right? What can he do in the Premier League? The extension is believed to be 2 years, but I'm sure if he maintains his form, there might be another year beyond that, with his passing ability at the moment and his constant threat and his big game mentality and his fitness and his dedication to his profession, he could go on and on. So I just want to see him sign out 2 years first and foremost with an option on third year, and then let's see where we would go from there. With Van Dijk holding at the back with Alisson Becker, at least seeing out the duration of his contract, things are good right now. Other managers to mention, Andoni Iraola, even when they weren't in form, I told you, he's got something about him. He has technical flair and he looks good. Thomas Frank, good manager as well. They're doing good things. And Wolves are getting the new manager bounce right now. But you can't say that for Man United. The new manager bounce is bouncing downhill, down the slope, because Amorim, with the hair transplant, he is finding the life tough in the Premier League. 3-0 defeat, ouch, at home as well. Don't have the players to play 3-4-3. They need a Sean Dyche because they got Johnny Evans and Maguire. But without McTominay, maybe you can't quite have that triangle of mediocrity. Although saying that though, all the Man United fans who were like Harry Maguire will leave a better legacy than Virgil van Dijk, I completely agree. Because on YouTube, you look at the highlight reels, Maguire, you the man! Harold Maguire, Sir Harold Maguire, the fridge freezer. Highlight reels galore, I love it, the YouTube superstar. Yeah, we love to bounce on Man United, but you know, eventually they might crawl their way back up. But it's not looking good, right? Even in the press conference, the leaky roof. But let's get back on to Liverpool. Wow, Kostas Tsimikas is back. Our left back, Robertson, coming back on form, has been a bit patchy lately. We've got Conor Bradley still to come back, Ibu Konate to come back. Kelleher is the best number 2 maybe in the world. We got closing with Wataru Endo, who will be trusted more and more by start as the season goes on because he's never disappointed us and he's the ultimate professional cheerleading from sidelines as well. Jaden Dance showed his finishing prowess in training as well, but he's behind a mighty lineup in attack. It's going to be so hard for anyone to get into this lineup, and Arne Slot was completely correct in saying if you want to be a Liverpool player, right, you're going to have to expect to compete on all fronts in all competitions and play every single second of every single game. When we dropped off our intensity and when we didn't run, Tottenham scored 2 goals. Now that is completely right. You know, that is absolutely spot on, Kaicho. Kaicho, that means coach, right? Coach Slot. This guy, you want him to be your figurehead at the club. He is the Bob Paisley, the multi-trophy success winning legend, to Jurgen Klopp's Bill Shankly, who restored our pride in Liverpool, right? Held us on his shoulders, lifted the doom and gloom of the Hicks and Gillette era alongside FSG. Now, they didn't always get on, but he restored our pride, our unique passion and ability to win. 30 years of hurt over. Champions League, 6, baby. Let's talk about 6, baby. The fist pumps. Oh, no, Slot. He gave us the chant. He knew it. He knew that Arne Slot was the shiny one. And this guy, man, the way he talks, the way he's tactically cute, the way he can change in-game, the way he doesn't pull any punches when the performance isn't up to scratch. That Nottingham Forest result still keeps him up at night. We need to redeem ourselves. Let's move on to the next match. Batter Leicester. I brought Luis Diaz into my fantasy football team. Remember, the winner of that fantasy football team league, I'm going to show some of my kits, and you can choose a kit that you like if you win the fantasy football league. I'm going to show loads of my kit. In fact, I bought this rack just to hang up all my kits. I got an additional 20 hangers back there, so I will be showing off my kits and reviewing it very, very soon. And as I mentioned, right, to all the Liverpool Fan in Japan members, thank you so much for supporting the channel. I will put a lot of my retro and vintage kit up for sale, and you guys get first dibs. Anything you like, my delight. Please feel free. I'm not desperate to sell, just in case there's a kit that you guys desire, then I'll put it up for you guys. So the best way to support the channel is through YouTube membership. It's only like £2.50 a month. Thank you so much for everyone for doing so far. We've had a fantastic year on the way to 8,000 subscribers. Dream come true. Really, really blessed. Domo arigatou gozaimasu from myself, from Miyazaki Mama Mai, from Mushroom Boy Eito-kun, from Triple Me Miyadono. Hontoni aishiteru yo. That means we love you. Sorry, guy, desho. It means that's love, right? Thank you so much, everybody. Have a fantastic Christmas. Pre-ordered KFC Christmas here because we don't have turkey, so crispy chicken all the way. But I do love my roast duck and all that stuff. Roast lamb. Oh, I love my Sunday roast. That's what I miss about the UK. Thank you so much, Dennis Mann, for upgrading as well to Liverpool Fan in Japan All-Stars tier, the Christmas hamper, and the Rush Hour Wataru Endo's Big E and Special G Christmas card hand sign is coming your way. Those cards will arrive this week, so I'll be sending them out as soon as I can. Everybody in the Liverpool Fan in Japan All-Stars tier and Emperor Endo tier, please do join the Discord and give me your address so I can get the treats out to you guys. Cuckoo, beautiful brown sugar sweets, melty kiss delight. And I've got a kit for myself as well. Let's get back on form. I love my Liverpool kits. I'll be collecting forever, baby. So let's open this up and see what we got. Representing the best alongside Arne Slot. What have we got? Christmas present to myself. I don't actually know what this is, by the way, because I've got way too many kits still to open. And this It's an anime kit. 1 second, that's definite, by the way. Let's open a different kit. Bear with me a second. Okay, we have another kit. Now, this looks Liverpool related. Now, this might even be... Is it like those training Olympic thingy-majiggies? Because I recognise that sign. So, what have we got here? Adidas UK 36-38. Not too late for a beautiful... Ooh, wait a minute. Carlsberg. That's so old school, isn't it? How old is that? What kit is this? This is a training top, isn't it? What sign is that? That's the old logo, Carlsberg. Looks tight fit. Join me, new channel for Life in Japan with me, Zaki-man. I'll call it Making Success Inevitable. Link soon in the new year. My running journey to lose the dad bod. Here we go, pocha pocha. Alrighty, yep, so there we go. Lose the pocha pocha dad bod. Literally, I'll be sprinting in those videos, give me life advice, how to make all your dreams come true, and a bit of a vlog, really, to hopefully allow everyone to imitate what I do and avoid my failings too. But yeah, I'll be sprinting outside and recording the journey, so join me for that. Thank you so much, everyone. Hit my music. Arne Slot, cream of the crop.
Liverpool fan in Japan.